Along the Routes event in Pokemon Go is coming for a few days. So let's maximize on all the tips, tricks, and strategies to help you guys capitalize in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. The Along the Routes event is going to be a very quick event. So we're gonna capitalize. It's going down on Tuesday, the 5th at 10 a.m. and that's going all the way till Friday, the 8th at 8 p.m. local time. So let's max out. Because we have the bonuses of half incubator distance, 3 times XP for spinning regular stops, 5 times XP for spinning brand new stops with the halo around it, and then 2 times Stardust for opening gifts. And the one cool feature about this event is there's going to be Mateo that's going to be popping up on routes in Pokemon Go. So if you guys do want to try to get a gift from a random place in the world that may help contribute towards your Vivivians, you guys can go ahead and do this. So what that looks like is you are going to start a route. Along the route, as you get towards the end of it, there is going to be Mateo popping up, which then allows you to send a gift. I would suggest to add a postcard to that gift, and you can send it off. And then you're going to receive a random gift. You cannot choose a random gift from somewhere around the world. I believe you're only able to do this once a day, from my understanding. And secondly, if you don't have that scatterbug, I suggest you guys pin the postcard from that gift over and over and over and over and over again to go ahead and get you guys a scatterbug, and then check the scatterbug to get the medal. Hopefully, which I doubt, Pokemon Go will allow you to get gifts from places that you don't have all the scatterbugs collected from. Meaning it would analyze what you need and then the gift would come from that region. Probably not gonna happen, but that would be very cool. But I would suggest participate in this and see what you do get, and participate on a couple routes per day on the first day, just to see if he shows up more than once. But from my understanding, it's only once per day. So at least do a route once per day. Have your buddy out while you do that route. Get your buddy excited, because routes help your buddies get excited extremely fast. If you want to see all the details on getting your buddies excited for free from routes, check it up here. So with that said, let's get into our top tips for the event. Starting off with tip number 1. Tip 1, all about the spawns. So we do have shinies in here, and we do have a couple of relevant PvP Pokemon. So we do have Slugma that has a shiny. I actually love the shiny Slugma in the gray color. Looks fantastic. We have Hitmontop with a shiny. We have Spoink. We have Phoebus that does have a shiny, which is a little bit rarer of a Pokemon. We have Lillipup as well as Woobat. Both of them do have shinies as well. And then we have 3 non-shiny Pokemon, which are going to include Emolga, Wooloo, as well as Pawmi. And then, as far as the meta attacker Pokemon, none of these Pokemon are super relevant. We don't have any Mega Pokemon featured here, but we do have some PvP relevance. In the Great League, we do have Hitmontop. It's ranked 54 with Counter, Close Combat, and Triple Axle. 100% IVs is going to be a 0, 15, 14, and then in the Ultra League, it's actually ranked 38 with the exact same moveset, and that one you are actually looking for the 100% IV because it maxes below 2500. And then let's go to the Wooloo. Wooloo goes into Double. Actually, in the Great League, it's ranked 25. With Double Kick, Body Slam, and Payback, and the 100% PvP IVs is a 1, 15, 15. And in the Ultra League, it's ranked 61. You want the 100% IV, which would be all 15s, or if you want to take this Pokemon all the way to level 51, I'm not opposed to doing it for this double, but best IVs would be a 14, 15, 15, and that's going to require 296 XL Candy and a whole lot of Stardust, as is the Hitmontop. And I am going to point out that Double, coming in from Wooloo, is one of the rarer Pokemon spawning during this event. Obviously, it's pretty effective in both leagues for PvP, but it does not spawn very often, at least in any of the regions that I've been in. I don't see it outside of events, so now is the time to get all your XL Candy, so save all of those and trade them this season, because remember, you're getting that guaranteed XL Candy for trades, so you can manufacture that XL Candy you need. And that's it for spawns. Now let's get into tip 2. Tip 2, 7-kilometer eggs. Normally speaking, you guys hear me trash on eggs, which I think is totally fair. Eggs typically do not produce very many shiny hatches from what I've seen, number 1. Number 2, I just feel like there are a lot of intensive resources for a little amount of reward, except for the 12-kilometer eggs, but I do that strictly for the Stardust, and that's when I recommend that. However, for this event, we're getting half incubator distance when hatching eggs, so even if you're just hatching one of these eggs per day, you're hatching it at 3.5 on your infinite incubator for kilometers. So I think that's effective. But not only that, guys, we were getting the brand new shiny Hisuian Sneasel that can only be hatched in eggs and caught through field research. It does not spawn in the wild as of right now for this event. So even if you just use your infinite incubator once per day and you go after these 7-kilometer eggs, just a reminder, every time you hatch, you can't spin Pokestops because you have to open a gift. You're not guaranteed to get eggs every single time you open a gift, but at the same time, might be worth it to potentially hatch this. Are the chances high? Probably not. But there are some cool Pokemon in here. We are getting the Hisuian Growlithe, number 1, Togepi, Sneasel, Hisuian Sneasel, which has the brand new shiny, Bonsly, as well as Esper. So all 6 are gonna have shinies here. And I'm gonna give you some of the IVs of the ones that I prefer, and there's 3 of them. 755 for the Growlithe is gonna be the 100% IV, 375 for the Togepi, and then finally 1172 will be for both Sneasels. But let's not forget we're getting half incubator distance, so one of the tips I would give you guys is to stack up 12 12-kilometer eggs, or as many as possible. As soon as the event hits, put all of them in super incubators, maybe have 1 egg spot open, so 11 of them, then open a gift as soon as the event starts. Get a 7-kilometer egg, put that in an infinite incubator, use 11 super incubators to hatch all 11 12-kilometer eggs. Make sure to put your star piece on and yield yourself approximately 70 to 90,000 Stardust. And then after that, I would switch over into 7-kilometer eggs until the event ends. And even if you end the event with a whole bag full of 7-kilometer eggs and you hatch them one at a time, you can still get the Hisuian Sneasel shiny, because once those eggs are opened, they're encapsulated in what was in those eggs and they stay there until that egg is hatched. It doesn't switch over into old 7-kilometer eggs. Only after the event, when you open a gift, will you get an old 7-kilometer egg. So with that said, let's get into tip 3. Tip 3, all about field research. Let's jump in, because you can still get the shiny Hisuian Sneasel in here.
And we have send 3 gifts to friends and add a sticker to each, which is going to be an EV encounter for 459. We have trade a Pokemon for a Hisuian Sneasel at 879. We have hatch an egg, which is going to be a Wooloo encounter. Then we have send a gift to a friend for 5 Pokeballs and earn a candy walking your buddy for 5 Great Balls. Then we're going to go on to the research, is explore 1 kilometer for a Lillipup, spin 3 Pokestops for 900 XP, earn a candy exploring with your buddy for 5 raspberries. Then we're going to exchange a gift with Mateo for 1 incense for 1,000 stars and 1,000 XP, catch 7 Pokemon for 10 Pokeballs. We have spin 5 Pokestops for 1,500 XP, explore 3 kilometers, and walk 1,000 meters while traveling routes, which is apparently unidentified, for 1,000 Stardust and 5 Great Balls. We have hatch an egg for Phoebus, spin 15 Pokestops for 2,000 XP, complete 5 field research tasks for 1,000 Stardust, and exchange 5 gifts with Mateo for a Hisuian Sneasel encounter, 3 Ultra Balls, and 1,000 Stardust. And then we have an exclusive timed research, which will explore 1 kilometer for a Wooloo encounter, send a gift to a friend for 5 pineapple berries, explore 2 kilometers for a Palmy, explore 5 kilometers for a Phoebus, send 5 gifts to friends for an incense, explore 7 kilometers for a Sneasel, and then the rewards will be a Sneasel, 1,500 XP, and 1,500 Stardust. And as of right now, the last page of the friendship rewards is not available.
And that's gonna do it for everything during this event, but let's not forget to participate in the showcases. Do you guys have anywhere close to a platinum medal there? Let me know in the comments below. It's a short event. The Mateo introduction is pretty cool. I definitely would assume that we're going to see more of it in the future. This might just be an event to test how it is going in Pokemon Go. So with everything said, thank you guys for being here as always, to all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, participation to next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.